people? How are y'all doing? You'll have to tell me how the volume mix is doing. I think I probably need to lower that music down a little bit, right? How is that? Not hearing audio? As in me or everything? Me, the music. Am I too quiet? The music's too quiet? How is this actually? My microphone software wasn't open for the first time ever for some reason. Any better? Hmm. What's up, John, and everybody that is? Any better or no? I have a rise up. I got like all new layout stuff, so it fucked up all my mixing. Is that any better? Is this better? Good. sharp pronged fork to rip your cuticles off and a silicone pushing tip, which I can show off a little bit. It works better if your hands are like wet, but I probably need to do a little bit of cuticle maintenance, just because my skin grows and sheds super fast. It is a curse. All right. Just keeping things quasi-accessible. So, who saw and is stoked about the new Battlefield trailer? I really honestly thought it was fucking great. I've seen a lot of people pissing and moaning about it, but it's like on the nose with like jumping out of the plane and shooting rockets and shit. It's not, 2143, but I'm still pretty excited about it. I'd rather have near future than them being beholden to doing World War II all the time. And I found like my biggest issue with Battlefield 1 was, cool, I unlocked a new gun, but it's still just like a rifle with a wooden stock. It just got like really old for me. And it's just not interesting. And everyone's like in trenches covered in mud, which is cool. But with the new Battlefield being 128 players, that would have made Battlefield 1 a lot cooler to have massive trench warfare. Most modern fighting doesn't have high, troop count in single engagements. So it's kind of a shame that like, that one doesn't have that high of troop count comparatively. I guess it was 64 at most. Yeah, to me, that's what I was telling Elizabeth. It's basically just like global warming, which I think is cool. Like I'm kind of over, for the last 34 years, the enemy just being Russia. Like it's like, oh yeah, like in everything. Who cares, dude? Like true or not, like Russia, sometimes China, or like a throwback to, Germany, the Nazis, but I think it's played and old. I'd rather there be electric tornadoes and Dubai like reclaimed, by the desert. Yeah. Bring Nod and their tick tanks into the equation. And you might see cuticles and nail dust flying around, but trust me, it's a lot less than you'd see in a salon. Just pushing the cuticles back, because you might not realize if you never do anything to your cuticles, like your cuticles are probably like that far down your nail. Like they should be there, pushed back. Like yours are, if you don't ever touch them, are probably like that far down, but they're clear and thin. But then if you like even just take your nail and like slowly back and forth push until you get high up, there's just so much meat that comes up, and it's just dead skin cuticle shit. Which if you're not rooting around for potatoes or something, eating wild nuts in the forest, then you don't really need them to keep you from getting bacteria in your skin. What's up, Kit? But we were just going through our nail polish, and I don't know, we must have, I would say at least in the 70s, but it's somewhere between like 50 and 100 nail polishes now. They go on sale in these big packs, like a fucking Humble Bundle. And if you know anything about me, it's like Oh, 85% discount for like a bunch of shit? Sold. Tons of them. But they last a really long time. Because, like, honestly, you can leave this kind of polish on for like 2 months if you really wanted to. It's going to grow out quite a bit. Um, but, like, the durability is there. Which is pretty nice. So if you look at it that way, if you do the coats properly, it'll really last a long time for just a couple bucks a bottle. I am extremely not left-handed. I have to do this like so weird. I have like 0 left-hand precision. Should I angle this up some more? It might be better. More inside my field of view. And y'all let me know if I have any like fan audio or anything coming in. Those filters and stuff could have got destroyed. But I will have these cuticles wrapped up here fairly shortly. I've been trimming them, but I still need to push them back a little bit just so the paint will stick. Less about real estate, more about it looking fucking horrendous. And I don't really know what I'm doing. I just know that I do a close enough approximation where it looks okay at the end. My #1 fan! Yeah, more like if you hear my computer. I recently took craft foam and trimmed it up and layered it around the edges of my intake fans. So that way it would pressurize in instead of sucking in and then potentially just cycloning around itself. I wanted it to push in and not be able to come out that same side at all. What in the fuck is that icon? FFZ supporter. Oh yeah, I'm always seeing that in here. Ugh, fucking weird. Oh, did I ever pick out Oh yeah, I got some cool if you have better Twitch TV, I have some emotes you can use. I don't think I have a bot command for getting better Twitch TV, but if you just Google BTTV or better Twitch TV and download the extension, you can use some free animated emotes. Can't wait to see what Twitch actually does, as they're now adding animated emotes and follower emotes, all kinds of stuff. I gouged my nail a minute ago somehow. I don't recall doing that. Yeah, Taco. That's basically what I did. Is it is static pressure. I have maglev fans. They're really good at that. But there was just where the fans fit in. There was just like open structure around them. There wasn't really anything preventing leak. So I just put craft foam around it and some gaff tape. So now literally like nothing can come back out the front. And then ideally it gets forced out through the radiator, but the back's fully open, just to vent anything that is lingering around the RAM and GPU. I have a RAM fan as well, and I have a 1080 Founders Edition, so it has a really good intake system, so nothing should really linger around it. It should all get squirted out the back, but you know. Yeah, pressure was definitely the goal. I think that's something that a lot more people are working towards. I have a Corsair case and all Corsair fans and radiators and stuff. So it all fits together really nicely and works well, but you still got to kind of have a little bit of thermal planning in mind. And I have a Corsair Commander fan controller. So I have it set up to really be running my two intake fans on the front off of the curve of my GPU cooling. So the fans on the radiator kind of do their own thing. If there's air, and it doesn't really need to kick up that much. But I have the front fans dedicated to push in for when I'm gaming, essentially. So if it sees GPU stress, it fires up. Yeah, I definitely have filters. No dust ever gets in. I have it on the desk, and with the built-in like full front filters, and there's just no dust in there at all ever. It just collects on the fan housing. Hey, what's up, Ambling Soul? Welcome. Just doing some little nail maintenance really quick, and then I'm gonna be doing trans flag colors. I don't have exact matches for, like, let me see in this light if this white actually pans out before I, yeah, that's fucking white as hell. I don't know if you can tell, the little circle, the little preview circle, let's see, I'd be a guru. That circle is pretty gray, and then it's like just straight up silver up top. So it's pretty misleading, but it's like fucking white out. So how to stop? So I stopped biting my nails like what 2 years ago or so, and now these. So buy these. They're cuticle scissors or trimmers. You can see the way they're shaped. So you can get up underneath the cuticle like really easy, and then you don't really need to cut them. You can just take them off. And then I just spend most of my day just kind of doing that with my thumbnail on all of my fingers. So I push back my cuticles, and then they're just kind of pushed up. And then just in a few seconds, I just take these and remove them. Highly recommend it. Your nails will be healthier, look better. You won't pick at them. You won't get ingrown nails and bleed and all that. Because like for me, I do a lot of carpentry and things like that. So I can I have like sensory stuff. So I can feel when something isn't smooth, and I'll like want to pick at it, So that's why I bite my nails and try and smooth them out. But then your teeth and your other fingernails aren't precision tools. So all you end up doing, nails are like hair, they're fibrous. So when you pick at it, it just fucks it up. So you have to use a tool, like a filer or a metal tool, to actually smooth something out. Yeah. Exactly. I used to just bite them down to the fucking bone, basically. Just that way, mine grows so fucking fast. Okay. Has anyone here never seen UV gel nails before, where you got to use the UV oven here to bake them? So I'll be putting on sunscreen so I don't get sunburn. And they become basically bulletproof. If you've ever seen like epoxy or UV resin, same. I don't know if it's literally the same thing, but it's essentially the same fucking thing. And I can get a little messy when I paint, because I go pretty close to the skin. But this stuff, because it hardens like really hard, it's like super glue. So like after like a couple hours or a day, I can take these scissors or something like a razor blade and just kind of remove the excess paint and or trim it, however it's kind of laid out. So they might be a little messy right after, but then they look pretty fucking good within at least a day or so. Whereas in a salon, they have to kind of send you away like with perfection. I'm like, eh. I'll get close enough. But yeah, I'm really excited for the new Battlefield. I hate that's coming out in October. I really wish it was a lot sooner. But I'm really excited to see kind of what pumps out of E3 in general. Yeah, I have nail clippers as well, but I kind of fucking hate nail clippers. Honestly, I need to get nail scissors. I've always wanted to try them and never have. I can never get this angle right here. I can't like rotate my wrist properly or use my left hand well enough to make it function. Yeah, I've just never been coordinated with my left hand at all, but I mean, of course, I'm sure there's something to be said with trying. I mean, I do this often, a couple times a week, just to like keep them relatively maintained, but it only goes so far. And yeah, if you can like see your cuticles, if they're like white, then they need to be treated, cut off, anything basically. You even put like chapstick on them, really. There's so many things you can do, but you shouldn't really be able to see them. Is kind of the moral of the story. Once I got my Herman Miller, my back pain largely went away. I still try and do like some squats and stuff, and obviously stretch my arms and my legs from time to time, but man, that fucking helped like you would not believe. Yeah, John. I'm really good with my left hand for certain things, like WASD. You know, things where it's ingrained that I have to use my left hand for, but that's about it. A DX Racer, huh? I've never, to my knowledge, sat in like a gaming chair, like a racer chair. I would prefer having a tall back, but I really felt like the Arion was the pick for me, and lo and behold, it really was. In terms of helping with my immense back pain. Yeah, this one is all kinds of fucked up. Ha! These are very sharp and pokey. Yeah, I don't think I'll bleed. It can happen. Not often. At worst, it's like I might take off a little too much skin or something, and you have like the most minor of like capillary bleeding that just kind of like traces your fingerprint or something, but it's so very rare for me. anytime I've ever had my nails done professionally, it fucking hurts, man. They jam tools up in your fucking cuticles and shit. It's not fun. I've not enjoyed it ever. And I feel like normal polish to me is harder. It's less involved, but like it's like actual paint. Like you have to really be precise with your application, and then you have to like let it dry and not touch it and shit. Whereas with this stuff, I put it on and get it right, and then I put it in this little oven thing for like, you know, 4 minutes or whatever the fuck, and that's it. It's now plastic. All right. If you don't get the cuticles really good, after a couple days, the paint will start peeling up because all your finger oils can then just get under the paint and then it peels it up because it really only sticks to the nail. It won't stick to skin very well. And or if oils get underneath there, it's like a lost cause. Yeah, I hate waiting for normal polish to dry. And it's not durable, like it chips and peels and does all kinds of dumb shit. We have seen a lot of paint dry, and it's never been fun. Okay. It's funny because like you get back to like your first nail that you trim and you realize like, man, I like just left tons of crap. What the fuck? Some of these songs seem to be balanced a little louder than others, so y'all let me know if it's Wacky Town or not. I think it's probably still okay. Art jokes. All right. I'll get this viscera out of y'all's way. I'm assuming y'all can see there was an actual trash can there, not me just being some kind of insane person. Good enough. I haven't done my nails in actually a really long time. Take my ring off for this stuff. So I'm gonna do sunscreen first. That way it's obviously not there when I'm trying to paint. And you really know when you miss the sunscreen. It hot. I don't know if you ever had like your teeth whitened like professionally, like at a dentist where they use like the little rubber dam around your gums. And if they miss that and the bleach shit gets in your gum line when they turn on the light, holy fuck, that hurts. So if you trim your cuticles a little short, miss the miss the sunscreen a little bit, or remove it on accident with the alcohol, then you feel that burn in basically an open wound, where you cut the cuticle too short. You feel that fast. But it kind of cauterizes, so it kind of it stops hurting after a minute. But probably a little better not to, roast an open wound with a UV lamp. So And I'm probably... I don't think I'm going to do like all one color at a time. I'm probably going to do like my normal thing of like in sequence. That way I can just like throw my hand in the oven when I'm done. I think that'll be a lot easier, but we'll see. Let this dry up a little bit. So now, if you're following along at home and are thinking ahead, so now I have lotion and oils all over my nails, which, you know, I did wash before starting, but I have to get that off now with what is essentially rubbing alcohol. So I got to keep the lotion on my skin, insert jokes, but then take it off of my nails. Yeah, it's this came in like a kit, but yeah, it's God, it's so hard to read. I'm trying to see if it says the percentage. But yeah, it's isopropyl. A little bit of acetone. The removal, like to remove this stuff, it is just straight up fucking acetone because it's plastic. Yeah, I'm sure it's over 70. It's just this shit's janky. All right. If any real gurus join, y'all let me know so we can throw down a smoke grenade and scatter. The acetone portion of this is crazy because it takes all of the oil out of your nail and it makes it look like a fucking bone in the desert. It's like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's just like, yeah, I don't think you'll be able to tell. It goes from looking like, you know, pale and fleshy looking, like, you know, the what the fuck you describe the fingernail look, like matte and semi-gloss with the like flesh color underneath it, to like bone dry, white, cracking. It's kind of crazy. Computer guru? Yeah, absolutely. Now I gotta run. Cool, Taco. Take it easy, man. Anybody have any big hype for E3 stuff coming up? I don't even really know, because usually you can say like, oh, I'm excited for the new like Bethesda game or something. I'd really actually, I have so much more faith for Bethesda games, speaking of the devil, now that Microsoft owns them. So I would love to see Starfield or Elder Scrolls. You know, Battlefield. I was really excited about the trailer, so I'd be excited to see anything new. Now that I know it's coming out in October, I kind of don't care, honestly. Like, I just want to play it. But anybody know of anything or looking forward to hearing about anything? We should be all clean now. I don't think y'all can see. I don't know if I turned off the autofocus in that. I think I did, but they're like bone fucking dry now. Cool, Taco. No worries. Don't want FBI knowing you're watching a guru in action. All right. So, gotta prime it with foundation. Again, I haven't painted in a really long time. It's been several months. I've just been like really tired and stuff and just haven't done it. But I like them being painted, so... And it's Pride, and I had some Pride adjacent colors. I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And even though I ate, I have a little bit of like a little bit of a shake going on. So hopefully I can do this smoothly. So far, so good. Should have done my thumb last. Whoops. This ring light is actually really helping. It's like helping to eliminate shadows to a pretty high degree. You do a pretty good job, Elizabeth. You just don't have the patience for like the cuticle shit, which is just like I have found to be so fucking important, but I'm also like kind of anal about it from like a no biting nails perspective. Yeah, cuticles require like not like constant maintenance, but like it's easier if you fuck with them more often than not. I don't know if you can obviously see how fucking hyper gloss that is already. Because the more you do them, the less they have chance to, because like, you know, the cuticle sticks to the nail. It just kind of like sticks there. And then the nail grows out and drags the cuticle with it. And so as your cuticle is like regenerating skin, it's being dragged along and stretched thinner and thinner. So the more you take care of it, the less chance it has to get thin and spread out. It stays kind of like a clumped flesh wall that you can exercise. I guess X size would probably be hyper accurate to say. Ooh, I do want to see some more. Speaking of flesh wall, love to see some more Diablo 4 at E3. I'm really excited for that. Like, they talked about the PvP stuff, which I just don't give a fuck about in games these days. But I was really excited for their description. It kind of reminds me of the I forget what it's called, like the Dead Zone or whatever from The Division. So like you can go and do like PvP stuff, and like you can then take those rewards and use them like elsewhere in like PvE, which I'm like, cool, like I like that. And people, I think, who kill other people have like a bandit symbol over their head or something. I don't remember all the nuances they talked about, but I liked it though. I was like, ah, that sounds cool. Yeah, Lilith looks cool. That should be our base coat for the left hand. Polia? What is that? I don't know that I've seen that. Alright, UV lamp is a go. I'll try not to look at it and burn my retinas. I would pull that up and look at it right now on stream, but with my current desk situation and keyboard inaccessibility, it's gonna be a little hard. Oh, that thing, you can see the flicker rate of the bulbs. Yeah, this is actually a really nice one that has like adaptive, like, heat levels and stuff. You can get like a bunch of fans in them and crap, but it's like, if you need fans in it, what you really need is fucking sunscreen, because you're just burning yourself. So if you just use sunscreen, guess what? You don't need fucking fans. Like, it's not actually hot. It's like, I mean, there's some heat, but like, if you feel heat, you're burning yourself and you need sunscreen. It's kind of amazing. I'll see people on, you know, beauty gurus, I'll just keep saying, do it, and I'm like, yikes, man. But, Taco, if you can, like a TLDR on what Polya is, I don't know that I've seen that. And for whatever reason, no matter what polish I use, mine's always gummy. So I kind of double bake it, and I'll kind of show you where it's at. I double bake it, and then I hit it with some remover again, because it always comes out tacky. So like the top 10% is like liquid. So I hit the remover and it's just now back down, and it's cool. Let's see. But I don't know. I've tried multiple brands, and I've tried like way more time in the oven than I'd like. Like, they usually say like 30 seconds or whatever the fuck, and I always forget what they say. 90 to 120 seconds. I've tried, 6 minutes, and it still comes out tacky. So it's like, okay, cool. Well, then I'm going to do it for more like 120 seconds and then just wipe off the excess. I'll try and check out the meme in Discord in a little bit. Can't really use my mouse or anything for quite a while. Cool. All right. Yep, tacky. Fuck if I know. All right, sounds good, man. Get all the gummy weird shit off. Again, so it's been in the UV now, so I now have a layer of plastic on my fingers. On my fingernails, I should say. So it went on liquid, and the UV made it hard plastic. Unlike, more of like the enamel coating you get from regular nail polish. This is quite different. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I'll probably just keep doing. I'll just like take the hand to completion. Okay. Yeah, John, I need to learn to do makeup, man. I don't fucking know how. I need to figure it out. I don't think you can see it anymore, but I got tons of it for Christmas. And I gotta figure it out. But I can do my nails. It took me 1, maybe 2 times to get pretty good at it. Yeah, I figured you moved it. No worries. But yeah, I did regular polish my first attempt. I just don't like it. Like, I like tools and technique and stuff, and this shit is like just like a superior fucking thing. So like my first time, I just didn't like it. Like I didn't understand. Like I understood, like I did not like the way the paint like flowed with regular paint. And so I just like then bought all this shit. And I was like, yeah, this is way better. All right, so as my pen here's to reference. Okay, I'm gonna need a fuckload. I hate doing multiple coats, so I hope we don't have to do that. But we might. Wow, okay. Nice. Stuff's going on pretty thin. We'll see if I can kind of glob it up in a way that works. And we probably won't get to all of my nails, honestly, because once it's not sheer, it's just like a thinner makeup. But we probably won't do probably even half of these because the Blunderdome is streaming at 7, so in 40 minutes. And I'm going to want to be there, so that's a stream that I'm part of. So we'll be rating them in a little while. Man, fucking holy shit. Why does this all of a sudden feel like an impossible task? Piss. But yeah, Elliot has joined the Blunderdome, and I manage a lot of their stuff, so we'll definitely want to be there for that. That's his first time streaming his own slot on the Blunderdome. Man, I cannot stabilize to get this for the life of me. Get off all this excess that splurted around. I might go ahead and bake these two colors, honestly. Or these two nails for this single color. Not normally what I would do, but methinks that might be easier for the given circumstances. Mm-hmm. I'm actually just listening to the music on Elliot's stream. Don't tell anyone. Let me take care of a little something while that's roasting. Pardon the awful sounds. Go ahead and do. I'll get a few more seconds on it. I don't want to have it fully done, but I want it to be bakerinoed at least a little bit. That should be at least good enough for a minute. I gotta like not type with that hand, but it's looking pretty good. The color is very similar. It's easier if I force myself not to use that hand while I'm typing really quick. Yeah, I think this looks awesome. Okay. What the hell? There we go. All right. Cool. So, moving to pink. I gave him a little pre-shake earlier, so he should be good. Man. Typing with long nails is actually like really hard. If you have a mechanical with a tall key, I don't have a way of showing you, but like you let your nail go over the top of the key and like sit on it. When my nails are short, I type more at the bottom or the middle of the key. But when they're long, I have to type at the top. It's quite hard. Not that hard for gaming like WASD. I just kind of like leave them there and press. But typing is a pain in the dick with long nails. Now this shit is looking hella milky. Globdon pink. Big milky. This is gonna be one of those ones that I have to like, it like self levels a lot. So I'm gonna have to like glob it on and fucking hell let it kind of like do its thing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm a very fast typer and it gets in the fucking way. Oof, yeah, this one is sheer as fuck. This might have to be multiple coats or something. But yeah, even though I'm gonna be wrapping up in essentially 30 minutes, so I'll get one hand done. If y'all will stay, we'll give Elliot a big welcome on the Blunder Dome, and then I don't know what he's playing, maybe some Mech Warrior or something, but y'all of course can choose to hang out or not. But if you wouldn't mind staying for the raid at the very least, would definitely appreciate it. Give him a big welcome on his first day. Yeah, I can't imagine this is not going to be a multi-coat at this rate. Because it is fucking globbed on and running everywhere in his shear. Shit. Elizabeth will probably need to, with painter's tape or something, label ones like this as like shear. Because that really wasn't on my radar as a possibility until it is. I think he's probably going to be playing Mech Warrior Online, but I don't know. He probably would like to play Mech Warrior 5, but he would need it to be gifted, I'm sure. Game budgeting be tough these days. But he's been playing a lot of Mech Warrior Online. A lot of the guys have at the Blunder Dome and friends. I don't really like it personally. I'd rather play something like PlanetSide. I obviously understand they're not like at all the same thing, but in terms of something where it's like rinse and repeat, free, PlanetSide's much more my speed. I just feel like the gameplay loop of Mech Warrior Online is really same. If it was more like not World of Tanks, what the fuck game? Not World of Tanks, but the other one, War Thunder. If it was more like War Thunder, where you could bring in several mechs, that way when you die, you can like still play. Like, I don't know, I think I'd enjoy it more. But, like, I played like a couple matches and just like I was like, nah. MechWarrior 5 honestly looks way more something I would like, because you're like managing like a mercenary company and you have a ship and like fly around. Like, that's cool. Just like beating my head against a wall in matches, I can just kind of like care less, basically. In short. This is like super milky and does not like to be globbed on. God damn, dude. Fucking hell. Let that set up a little bit. MechWarrior 5 already has DLC. Is it like content or like cosmetics? Didn't the game come out like last week? But I do like the idea of like defeating stuff and salvaging it. That's really cool. MechWarrior 5 has been out for a year on Epic. MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries? That's confusing as fuck to me. Okay. Man, I'm sick and tired of that shit already. Well, it's like in my circle, everyone was like, "Oh, it's finally out! Like the new game is out," and like we know devs for MechWarrior Online, and they were like, "Yeah, we're excited for the launch of MechWarrior 5." It's like not us, but like we're excited. I just like didn't realize it's been out on Epic, because I just like I don't pay attention to that shit at all. If it's not on Steam, it just doesn't exist to me. Like Satisfactory is like the one example where it's different, but yeah. Satisfactory really annoyed me because they hinted at doing. Man, what the fuck happened? This dumb milky shit is so sheer, it literally just ran off the side of my finger entirely and is fucked. You motherfucker. Man, this is. It's so sheer. That sucks, dude. That is so annoying. It's just like fucked. You motherfucker. It pooled, it did everything, man. Like, what the fuck? I am pissed. Oh, it's like just so fucked, man. How in the shit did that happen? I mean, it's like so fucked. It went all the way to there. Yeah, this shit is like, it's not just sheer, it's like thinned. So now I got this big ass fucking pool. Which just won't work, literally. I've never been so Skamazed. I don't think I need to redo it, but I need to trim the shit out of it. It's annoying as fuck, man. Yeah, I mean, I can, but with this stuff, you don't really need to, thankfully. Because I do 3 coats, always. There's, base, color, and top. I never have to do any kind of in-between sanding or anything. But this is fucky, though. It's an Umnell Enoid. No matter what I do, if I don't restart, it'll peel to some degree eventually. But I'm in the know that that will happen. Yeah, no, I mean, in general, you want to do that. I've just have found that I don't need to. Even though, like, people recommend it, and I'm like, nah, I'll try without it. And as long as I'm really careful about my cuticles and, pre-gaming the rest of the shit, then it's pretty good. That ran and bled so much. And on that finger, it's the thinnest one. This one's thicker. Let's see. I should really prep it since I've been handling it like crazy. Taco, you play a bunch of Warhammer, right? If memory serves. I've, for whatever reason, been getting a lot of recommendations for this one YouTube channel. I think it's Squidmar, not Sigmar, but Squidmar. He like does painting. Shit's fucking dope, dude. Okay, this is just like sheer.com. Fuck. Yeah, this pink ain't gonna work. Elizabeth, do you know if we have another pink that would be Vetor? Because that ain't gonna fly. That is sheer. It would look cool all on its own, but that is not gonna work though. I'll have to soak these off. Yeah, the tabletop. I'm with you, dude. Well, now I know that that's sheer as fuck. I mean, like, you can just see the difference. Like, I mean, you almost, it's basically like a nude. You can't even see it. Like, these two nails are fully painted with one coat, and that's one coat of blue. So, it is nude. It'd be nice for, like, a wedding or something, but not when I'm trying to do the trans flag. Oh, I wonder if I could do white with that pink over it. White with the pink over it might work. Thanks. I'll go ahead and do the white and get it on the board. Yeah, Darktide looks awesome. It's basically Vermintide, just, you know, not rats, in different setting. This white does not want to... It is not milky, but it wants to not be a one-coat Andy. This is that gel and stuff as well. It's not the beetle stuff that I really like. I really like doing one coat, please. Man, it does not want to go on smooth. Man, that is not going on the way I want it to. Better than the pink. Yeah, never playing the tabletop stuff. That's really not my speed. Just like at all. But you know, I like concepts and stuff. I'd much rather play the games. Like Total War Warhammer, very much my speed. Very cool. Battlefleet sounds cool. I've seen like just a little bit of it and not really played it. And I want to like it. I just haven't really invested any time to look into it and see if I would like it. Really not looking forward to having to soak off this paint mid-paint session. Here were some alternatives we were brought. Oh, this might be the play, actually. If that looks anything like it does in bottle, I think that's the one. Put this one over here. And timeout. I don't know why that just like kept going. That never, the timer didn't go off. Yeah. I don't know much about the Warhammer lore at all. But I got lots of friends who do and like it. Oh yeah, second coat is way better on the white. Just in terms of general coverage. This would probably look a lot better with a matte finish on the white. It's like almost like it's like the paint is like separated or something. It just doesn't really flow well. The beetle stuff really flows well. No, I have it all here. I'm gonna do gloss. I just think matte might look better, but I am going to do gloss. What's up, Indy? We're doing some trans flag paint today. Elizabeth got me that pin, which is very cool. How close would that focus? I don't really know. It's very cool though. And also that one. But Indy, hope you're doing well. Hope the new house and everything is palgares. This is very hard to do when you're not trying to take off all of the paint everywhere on your fingers in just certain ones. Very pog. That's what we like to hear. Thank you, thank you. I haven't painted them in a long time. I don't really know why. Please. Look, it's the pride flyer. It's the trans flag. I've been gypped. So about 5 more minutes, and we're gonna go raid the Blunder Dome. So y'all feel free to hang out here, and then we'll pop over there. I don't think these will soak off in time, so you won't see a finished one. But in the various Discords and on Twitter, I'll post the finals. I mean, I have Instagram and TikTok and everything too, so it'll probably go on Instagram as well. But eventually, try and catalog things as I go. But I'm super excited for Battlefield, though. I was annoyed when I then saw October. But just because sometimes games these days come out really fast, but that's not too far away, but still, like, fuck. It's a very long, convoluted story, but I have this, like, white powder on certain things, like, in my office. And it's like it's always been really dusty in here, like in the basement for forever. But we have like all new systems and new filters and stuff, so like that really shouldn't be a thing. And we fixed a lot of it. But I then was watching this YouTube channel where the guy buys like shitty electronics, like sketchy Chinese electronics, all kinds of shit. Things like this, but like sketchy ones that are like not properly regulated, you name it. Or the technology seems like way overkill or underkill. And he was talking about humidifiers, which I have, you know, even one going right here. You can't see it, but there's like evaporative and all these other methods. And it's now occurred to me that this white powder is in fact just my hard water. It's like lime scale. So like this white dust right here that came off the bottom of this is lime scale that's in the air. So like, you know, hard water, calcium type shit. So, awesome. Don't worry, not breathing in just talcum powder. I'd prefer if it was just my dead skin. I'm hoping that since there's no top coat on this and it wasn't fully cured, that it will come off easier. It's gonna be a pain in the dick to try and get off, period. The pink really ties these other fingers together, though. So it's kind of like super not trans flag apparent until that's in the mix. I actually got I got color cards to try and color calibrate the cameras. I just haven't done it yet. So you can see that's pretty accurate. It's a little more hot pink, a little less salmon than you can see down here. It's like they're like red, but that is not really the case. I don't think I have anything that's like that. Blue is super cobalty. It's really a lot more navy. So I have the color cards, and I have two, so I can put one in front of each camera and color correct. I don't know where they are. They're over here somewhere. Yeah, Supergirl. Yeah, she's hot as shit, bruh. That's fuck. Adam Hughes. It's been a minute. I used to read a lot of comics, like in college. Yeah, Adam Hughes. He's good. One day I'll wake up looking just like that. Don't know when. One day, though. About 2 minutes. Just kind of curious if this stuff's even remotely close to coming off. It is not really remotely close to coming off. So I'm going to be soaking these for a while, unfortunately. But I very much appreciate everybody coming to hang out. we are going to do a little raid Reno over on the Blunderdome. So if y'all can hang out while we do that, that'd be greatly appreciated. Let's give some love to Elliot. And y'all have a fantastic day. And I'll have some update photos on these whenever they eventually get fixed. See you later, guys.